Okay, thank you. Welcome to the speaking portion of the IELTS mock exam, which is held at Spot One Education Center in Jazakh, and I will be your examiner for this part of the test. My name is Hamza Iftas Samkhon. Can you please tell me your full name?
Well, my full name is Fazliddin Giyosov.
Okay, so now I will read out some information. So there are three parts, part 1, part 2 and part 3, and before each part I will give you some instructions. If you are ready, we'll start with part 1. So are you ready?
Of course.
Okay, so now let's start with part 1, and I will be asking you some general questions about yourself. So let's first talk about your hometown. Can you describe your hometown a little bit?
Well, I come from a small city called Jazakh, and this city is located in the central part of Uzbekistan, not very far from Tashkent, and it's a quite small city with very few people living in it. We don't even have 500,000 people living in the city, and it's not unusual for us to see people who we know every day, and people we know each other very well, and people in my hometown are very, very nice.
Okay, are you planning to live in your hometown for a long time?
I don't know what the future holds for me because it's always hanging in the balance. I may let's say 10 years down the line, I may consider my options and move to a different country or city if I see better prospects there. But if so far I don't really have any plans to go to a different city to live or work or study. So I have settled here, and I have been living quite a good life in my hometown.
Now let's talk about helping people, for example, your friends or neighbors. What kind of help do you give to other people?
When it comes to my friend, it's usually financial assistance, because sometimes when they are in need of some amount of money, they usually ask for it, and I try to give a helping hand. But sometimes my neighbors can help to borrow household tools, and at other times my brother could ask me to help him with the household chores. So there are different ways I can help other people.
Okay, so did your family encourage you to be helpful when you were younger?
Of course, especially my dad set a good example by helping other people. Whenever I saw someone come to our house asking for help, my dad was always there, at least giving them his best advice. But other times, if it was about financial or other practical things that the help was being asked, my father in front of my eyes, he always did his best to help his friends out.
Okay, when was the last time when somebody helped you?
It may happen at any time, but it is the closest that I can remember is at my work, when I had my computer crashed by accident, and I did not really know what to do with my laptop. And I asked one of my colleagues if he knew how to fix it, and he was quite good at the computer language, and he did certain things and fixed my computer, and so far my laptop has been working very well.
Okay, thank you. So now let's move on and talk about a loud noise. So what loud noise can you hear where you live?
My hometown has now become a forest of construction cranes and bulldozers, and I constantly get a lot of noise from from the construction works that are going on in my neighborhood and in any part of my hometown. So this is probably most buzzing, the most disturbing sounds in my hometown.
Okay. Would you like to live in a less noisy place?
I would love to do so because, you know, places which offer tranquility and peace can help you live less stressful life and help you find peace. And of course, whenever I have to do some tasks that need a lot of concentration, for example, reading a good book, I would love to live in such places, and these places are also encourage healthier lifestyle rather than the places that are full of the noise from construction works, like in my hometown, and the roaring, the constant, incessant roar of traffic, which can bother and cause many people a lot of stress.
Okay, so do you think it's alright for people to make a lot of noise in public places?
No, that's totally unethical, unless it is for some some reasons. In most cases, when people play loud music or shout at each other for no reason and disturb the tranquility in public places, that's really unethical. And so I see some people being punished for making such arbitrary noise. And yeah, that's totally unethical.
Okay. Do you enjoy listening to loud music?
It depends on situations. I don't like to listen to music using headphones at all, let alone loud music. Low-pitched music doesn't really matter. But when I am in the car, I like to listen to music because it provides a cool atmosphere, and at the same time, I make sure that all the windows of my car are closed, so that my listening to music would not cause other people disturbance.
Okay. So thank you. This is the end of part 1, and now I'm going to move on to part 2, and I will give you a topic, and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you talk, you'll have 1 minute to think about what you are going to say, and you can make some notes if you wish. Do you understand? Okay, so your topic is describe an activity that you enjoy doing outside. So I have already shared the
I didn't see
topic.
it yet.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is.
So now you have 1 minute to prepare. Okay, so now your time is up, and please start speaking now.
Okay, thank you. So doing, I have a lot of activities that I do outdoors, but the most enjoyable among them is, of course, playing football in the local pitch. Almost every week, every weekend, I try to gather my friends and my students to play football together. We hire a local pitch for 1 or 2 hours and enjoy the company of our friends. In the first place, this activity encourages healthy lifestyle, because whenever you play football, you have to do a lot of running, you have to chase the ball, and you have to be active physically. And at the same time, we also get a lot of sense of competition when we are playing football. And this sense of competition encourages us to try harder and enjoy the whole process. And most importantly, at the end of the day, we will be feeling a little tired physically, but relaxed mentally. And because this is an opportunity for us, for me especially, to get some relaxations and recharge my batteries after long and hard working week, because teaching is not an easy job, and we have to do something to unwind and to make sure that your brain is rested. And the football, in my opinion, is an ideal opportunity for me to chill out and enjoy healthy time with my friends and of course my students.
Okay, thank you. So, do your friends also enjoy this activity?
Yeah, I always invite them, and most of my friends who enjoy join me, and we have quality time together.
Okay, thank you. So this is the end of our speaking part 2, and now let's move on to part 3. We've been talking about an activity that you enjoy doing outside, and I'd like you to discuss with you 1 or 2 more general questions related to this topic. So let's consider first of all spending time outdoors. So what types of activities do people enjoy doing outside in your country?
It actually depends on different ages. Young people like to play football or do sports activities with their peers, because that provides, as I said before, a huge sense of competition for them. When it comes to older people, doing farming activities or household chores for example, in a small backyard is commonly appreciated by older people, because this is an opportunity for them to relax and to unwind when they have the free time.
Okay. Do you agree that people today spend more time outdoors than they did in the past?
I wish I could say so, but most people nowadays don't spend as much time outdoors as they used to in the past. Due to the rise of technologies, because we have the social media, and all of our entertainment is confined to our homes and to our laptops and phones in our hands. As a result, we really don't need to get out, and we don't really need to get out of our place, get out of our bed to feel entertained. So unfortunately, people nowadays don't spend a lot of time doing things outdoors, and which may have serious potential consequences for their health, for the healthy relationships that they have to build with other people.
Okay, so will young people be spending more time outdoors in the future?
If the current trends continue, I am afraid that young people will not be spending as much time in the future as they are doing right now, because people keep more and more activities that we have are moving into indoors. People and young people's preferences are shifting from activities that are physically active towards the activities that are online, and virtual life is taking over their life. So in my opinion, if these current trends continue, young people will not be spending it will be spending even less time outdoors.
Okay, nice. So let's move on and talk about people and nature. So what are the ways that people enjoy nature at different times of the year?
Each season offers a unique setting for enjoyment, because winter is the time for people to enjoy the dormant but dormant but pure lifestyle of nature. Because in winter most trees are inactive, and there is usually snow in natural places, and people can go there and enjoy nature in solitude, with no company of animals, because most animals are hibernating in winter. So when it comes to spring, it's the time for the new beginning, the dawn of the new year, dawn of every single species. And this is an opportunity for people to see how what it's like to be born again, when if they visit natural places. And fall is the time where people realize that everything has an end, and every beginning should have a beautiful end, because fall offers, such a beautiful, breathtaking scenery, especially with the yellow colorings of leaves. And this means that a beautiful end that you get in the spring will also have a astonishingly beautiful end.
Okay, thank you. So, how important is it for people to spend time in nature?
It has to be an integral part of everyone to spend at least some time in nature. It doesn't really need to be far from their hometown. Nowadays, cities, many urban areas are shifting towards the sustainable urban planning structures, where the human activity, modern technologies, modern building projects are in step with the preservation of green areas within cities. And this is and as a result, we have more green spaces and public parks within urban areas, and people can at least go there once a week and enjoy their time, and it helps them to unwind, to in some ways recharge them, to recharge their batteries, and you really look at the life with more positive colors.
Okay, so thank you. So, do you think that towns and cities should provide more green space for public?
It's already happening, as I said, for the previous question. Yeah, they have to do so if as long as the towns or cities want to have the healthy population, because cities that are full of hustle and bustle, and cities that are full of people that are going back and forth without really knowing what they are doing, full of traffic jam, and consisting of only concrete jungle, are not really healthy. This is not natural. This artificial setting in urban areas could have dire consequences for the people's health, and as a result the productivity and the quality of overall life. That's why cities have to move towards more sustainable urban planning strategies, and have to adopt more green areas in cities, and should avoid cutting or reducing green areas within cities that could have a really positive impact on people's health.
Okay, thank you. So this was the last question in our part 3 as well as in our speaking exam.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck.